Hello, Capricorn. Thank you very much for tuning in to this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using Tarot Grand Lux by Cyril Marchetti. It's a USGamesInc.com publication? Not publication. Product. So if you want to go there and check it out, feel free to do that. Supportive Oracle cards, Magical Spell cards by Lucy Cavendish, illustrated by Jesse Reish. Make sure I say that part. And at the bottom, there's a website, hayhouse.com, somewhere down there. Feel free to freeze frame if you want that information. Okay. What do we have for Capricorn? Well, let's see what you're dealing with. I don't know if this is good or bad yet. Could go well. Well, see. That's double down. Double down on what? What are we doubling down on? Okay, so you're starting off with the Moon card. And you got creativity. Okay. So I do think this is good, because I'm seeing some like variables here. The Wheel of Fortune, the Moon card, the wondering if there's enough, somebody backing off, and it can go left or right. It's kind of like it depends. If you want that, then it's good. If you don't want that, it can be extremely aggravating to Capricorn. So the Moon card coming in as a high level of creativity is coming into your life at this point. Other people might not understand what you're thinking. Capricorn can be strategic. You don't talk about things you don't want to. I feel like Earth signs overall, and Capricorn's pretty strong with this. If you don't want to talk about it, then we're not going to talk about it. And that's how it is. You got a high level of creativity coming in here. There's some type of idea here. The thing is with Capricorn, if you can build a structure around it where you believe like it's not just a dream, it could become a reality. All I have to do is this and get this together and do this way and put it together like that. Because if you start dreaming, if you really believe in it and you build a structure around your dream, like this is what would need to happen for that dream to happen, that's what makes it very enticing. Creativity, the Moon. The question is, do you believe in yourself or do you believe in your resources? Maybe a combination of both. What I need for this to happen, can I really pull this off? And do I have the resources I need to do so? Be it time, money, help, whatever that might be. There's creativity. They're like, give yourself a chance. I feel like that's what it's saying. Give yourself a chance. You're not going to tell people something if you're not really believing in it. You might have ideas, but I feel like you're trying to pull something forward, and they're saying, give yourself some credit here. If you're going to give this a go, you're going to be dedicated to the success of it, and you will make this work. It's kind of like, though, I feel like this is ironically the downside of it for you. Aphrodite's love spell with the Wheel of Fortune. You really do want it. You're very passionately connected, which makes you nervous that, like, maybe that's more of it than anything else. Maybe it's more what I want than what could actually happen. And it's kind of like, I feel like I'm nervous to give it a shot and then realize it was all smoke and mirrors. And something, I feel like you're messing with yourself, honestly. Because you really want whatever this is. You really do want it. And you do have, like, I keep saying, like, I keep wanting to say give yourself credit, because you do have a structure around it. You can make this happen. And they're saying, give yourself more credit. Let it happen. Move forward with it. It's not just because you're, like, it's almost like looking at it like I'm just too excited about it. I'm too, like, seeing what I want to see. I'm afraid I'm seeing just what I want to see. I feel like I don't have my feet in reality strong enough. Ironically, the Aphrodite's love spell is kind of like you don't believe in it. You're kind of like thinking, well, maybe it's more smoke and mirrors than reality. Kind of like maybe it's more of what I want it to be versus what it is. I keep getting that over and over and over again. I do think you should try. I really think this is a good thing for you. Like, can we just clarify the moon card? Like, it's one thing to dream, it's another thing to make something happen. Three of Pentacles and the Emperor. It's going to take a lot of work to make it happen. But you can do this. You totally have this. You have a great work ethic. Stereotypically, Capricorn has a great work ethic. You work in what you believe in. You work at what you believe in. And whatever this is, you want this. You can definitely make this happen. One thing they're saying is, like, just look at your own history. You don't give up. You always have structure, and you will make it happen. Make this happen. Go for what you want. I feel like you're the one beating up on you. I really feel like you are, but in the comments below, I'm sure you'll tell me if I'm wrong. Because you're kind of like not believing that, like, okay, I'm dreaming. Like, that's a lot. Like, why would I think I could have this? Something where you're just not giving yourself credit like you should. It's when I see the Fool card for you, it's like you're treating yourself as if you don't have enough structure behind this, but you do. It's weird, because if somebody else was doing this to you, you wouldn't tolerate it. I think you're doing it to yourself. Let me know in the comments if I'm completely wrong. If I'm completely wrong, then I'm completely wrong. I really feel like you wouldn't tolerate somebody else doing this to you. I really don't. When you move forward, if you do, you have to decide if you're going to. Clearly, that's totally up to you. I do see, like, fate going in your favor. I really do. The energy here is like other people don't seem to understand what you're doing. They believe in you, but they're confused about what you're choosing to do. They do seem to be confused. They're probably going to ask you, like, you know, have you started taking some fun little drugs there, Capricorn? What's going on? Like, did you have a bit, like, have you been drinking some alcohol for breakfast lately? Having that Irish coffee a lot more than usual? What's going on? What's going on there? Is it Irish coffee that they put the Baileys in? I want to say that's Irish coffee. I could be wrong. But, like, I just feel like they're like, what's going on with you, Capricorn? You don't usually make these type of decisions. And I do feel like there's going to be some pushback, ironically. But you know what you're doing. The thing is, you can be very strategic. You'll only say what you're ready to say, and if you don't want to talk about certain pieces, you just won't. So you release things on your terms. You're not an open book. I don't feel like Capricorn is an open book. I feel Capricorn is more like you can read from here to here and then you stop, and I feel like you would even hold the book. Like, I'm just going to hold my thumb here because you're not allowed to go past this page, and then when you get there, I'm taking the book back. No, I didn't say you could go that far. So they may not know what's going on, but you don't want them to. But the thing is, everything's fine. The fact that this card is green, I love it. Nothing is going to be lost here. You wouldn't allow that anyway. Other people just don't know what they're doing in this situation or what's going on. They do seem to be stressed, but they also seem to know Capricorn is very successful. You're not telling them what's going on. I feel like that's where the stress is, and they know you're holding a lot back. They just don't know why you're holding a lot back. Ultimately, they will be on your side, because when I get the Devil card backed up with the Queen of Pentacles, I feel like it's talking about Capricorn energy. The Devil card is your card. So I feel like they're going to be more supportive the longer it goes. It's going to be one of those things where well, Capricorn is on their way to something. And they're going to work. It's going to work out. It's going to be successful. I don't know exactly what they're doing. They don't want me to know. But I do believe in Capricorn, so I'm going to stick with them and I'm going to support them. More later than now. More later than now. I do feel like at first they're going to try to figure you out. I get that it's a good thing. They seem to leave you alone and try to figure out what you're doing. Where's my dice? They leave you alone and try to figure out what you're doing. They believe in you. They got the Lover's card and they got the Knight of Cups. They want to be a part of it. Whatever you're doing, they want to be a part of it, but I feel like you're kind of like, your energy's kind of like, well, I'll let you know when I'm ready. I'll let you know when I'm ready. They know that's how you work. Ironically, I think the fact that you're holding them back, that's normal Capricorn. I'll tell you when I'm ready to tell you. I'll tell you on my terms when I'm ready. That seems to give them confidence because they're like, that's normal Capricorn. Okay, so you're not crazy. You're doing things the way you normally do it. You just don't want me to know right now, and there's a reason for this. And they're going to want to figure you out. They want to be more a part of it. I feel like you're going to kind of like put a little bit of mystery in this. It's not a mystery to you what you're doing, but it may be a mystery to other people. And I feel like you're kind of like, you're piquing people's interest. They're like, what is Capricorn doing? It reminds me of like, when somebody like locks up their garage so nobody can get in, only you can get in, and you're working on some secret project, but and everybody's like, what is it? We got to know what it is. We can't wait to find out what it is. That's the excitement around this. That's what I feel like is going on around this. People really believe in you. I just feel like it's normal to look at Capricorn kind of like you're not going to get involved in something that you're expecting to fail. In fact, if you're getting involved in it, it's a pretty good chance it's going to not only succeed, but succeed quite well. And people are going to get excited around you, and they're going to want to know what's going on. Just be aware of it. I don't think it's a bad thing. It's a supportive thing. If you see it as a supportive thing, I think you'll be fine. That way it doesn't become more of an aggravating thing, if you follow me. People are really excited to see what you're going to do because they believe in you. Just keep that in mind. They believe in you. Not because they think anything negative, because they think positive things. And they're like, I can't wait to see what the Capricorn's going to do. I can't wait because it's going to be super awesome and excellent. We know it. We just know it. Anything else? I think we're there. All right. I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below with the same email. Thank you again for watching, and have a great day.